Hello, friends. So nice love stories. The second part, the doctors and patients, nice relations, and so nice, beautiful histories. And part two, the helps on jobs, the hospital, and today's the offer to goods and of the great me back my routines. I declares not to tell anyone about my pregnancy, not even Adita. Firstly, because I did not want to bother him at the staying, and secondly, because I was the one who had actually messes up with the baby's plea in that force. Play slowly, responsibility, none, not even my mother's. Suspend anything. And I also forget all about it afterwards. In those days, intentionally calls were very costly. Therefore, we send in thought when each other's mainly through letters. But what this precious of time, I found that our distant job and long work hours were slowly taking too much steam for our long days. I had choose but to wait for him till he got somehow staying. On the other hand, my professional life was good, with no responsibility, as and will all that compares from my passions. I was doing much better than many of my colleagues who had to and I simply recorded to. I realized that once I married and went to the USA, United States of America, I would definitely be missing my job hard. After all, the husband a job had to be given priority. I was at that time that we Lambert thought somewhere that Adita had presence. I was to encourage about the term. I also not remember. He had indeed married an Indian American girls. He had indeed married an Indian American girls. My father from us is affluent person and called their son beloved toily opportunity and disqualify. Anna and the pain and got very irritated with his room place assumption activity. He was like an indoors, not welcome in my house. I indeed an expression why did he did my me and first place. And now why had sometime into my life and Sunday heavier the key fin race able to say again. All of sudden he squatted on the floor in front of me, covered my knee with his hands, and put his heart on my lap and staying sobbing. I have warned you. I am an officer. Still, I want to see the curriculums which for me behave like that my job contract had expired and we was not getting an expression or another job. I was pressing department. I had to beg, come back as low, sir. I already had a marriage personal from Raya, who was an American citizen of Indian organized. I was thought for me a direct beside. I could not see you marrying a person such low self self-esteem. It was not worthy of my hand. I thought I became selfish and often asked out. I married Arisha to escape depression. I could not match the closing to tell to you detail. So I said the news of my marriage thought someone equal, however. I could never imagine, even in my wildest dreams, that you would remain unmarried. As for me, I was lucky to get a wife like Arisha, who had a traditional traditional Indiana update traditional Indiana update and was intelligent, loving and caring. I was blessed with and soon as happy married life. After he finished his explain, he greatly looked my hands in his said that he was really to anything and everything that would make me happy. He expects beggars to be forgiven. I don't know response when Tate in his eyes he lay. He phoned me the next day and again expert in his who see me. I could not refer an opportunity that surely was but did not spread. He was Jane, honest, grain honest and transparent. I respond it out and forget him. My long lost love for him also staying blooming. The big gap of 13 years was bending before we could realize what was happiness. We sat meeting often of cane and course. Have a protein mail courses by me side was sweeting. I liked his explained on opportunity. He was to look for express of Russian. My heart drained of him his avowals. Our intimacy, however, was limited to holding hand and until sweet nothing each other. He probably known that limitation of his disease. Our love after was like that to train blades. Ration and year engaged explain we handle quality, quarantine and neighbor even another the oil we had in our youth. We beloved in gifts rich than them again. In a way, our love wasn't until conclusion between the household. The feelings of brain was beautiful and dry. Life was all honey and rose. He was recovering well from this descent and hard distant gains. We waiting here, lost with the cell and papers, hard boys gain. His soul looked handsome to me. I noticed that I too was getting compliment on my decision, sand and my good looks. One day, after about a year of our memorable took the hymn, he declared that the old not be save me for some time because he soon was coming to win out everything most likely since he was fully can he say. He decided he would now to end with the sun, left decide look some of my job and home get over the low pressure. It step me that hard use me again. I feel change after a couple of days. The uncomplex happiness he was staying at my door. Sorry, sorry, I did not come before because I was busy winding up. He said, so you have come to say goodbye. When are you going? I am not going anywhere, but I am going to shift into our house as your house in bread them did DDA flat, which I have already sold off. Mans your son did not take you back with him. An interest look away all your money. Know that no trust. He wants to take in me alone, but it was my decision not to go, and he did not take in any money because it has to dispose on your account. I don't not ought to be in loving of you, but what did you want? Tell me all this before. Tell you what did you not see how my in loves I am with you. Yourself, girl, I need you more than you need me. He embraced me with hand that was staying even before and responsibility teaching me. Brain I love. The doctors, permissions don't want, she's don't mind anyway. So nice love story present the doctors and patient love part 2. So please subscribe my channel, your valuable comment, like, share. Thank you. Best of luck, my friends.